there, folks, and welcome back to our final episode of Pinal Prep Spotlight, brought to you by 911 Air Repair, your local air conditioning experts specializing in maintenance, repair, and new installations. We are still talking about our Cinderella team here in Pinal County softball, and that is Poston Butte, our last team standing. The Broncos have pulled off so many upsets, broken so many hearts along the way, and now they are in the semifinals of the 4A Conference State Tournament. They are going up against number one seed Flagstaff Coconino. This is a Thursday game at Red Mountain in Mesa, neutral site. And the thing here is, if Poston Butte wants to advance to that state championship game, they got to beat Coconino twice. David, what do you think it's going to take for the Broncos to pull this off?
Rely on what got them there, and that is solid pitching from Haley Lopez and timely hits. This team cares about the fundamentals and cares about just getting the small hit. They don't care about hitting homers. They don't care about getting the power bats. They want that to come, but they care more about having the fundamental play, running, moving runners over, bunting, and having solid defense. They have one of the best defenses that I've seen so far this softball season, and that's what really has they've relied on so much this entire season and this entire playoff run. They've just gone after opponent, just had solid defense, solid pitching, mainly from Haley Lopez. She's a star for this Broncos team. And then on the offensive side, it really has contributors from all around, but the big one for me is, again, Lopez, who is doing it from both sides, and also Kimberly Westover. These two have just been a really good pair for them, both on the pitching and on the offensive side. I think that's going to continue. It's just going to come down to, can they get the timely hits that they've talked about for so long? Can that continue against a really good Coconino team? They're ranked number one for a reason. They face some really tough opponents throughout this postseason. They haven't really blown anybody out yet, but they have that capability, so Poston Butte still has to treat them as they are this top team, which they are, and they're going to have to focus up and make sure they come out here on top.
So, is this an impossible task for Poston? I don't think it is. Coconino only has one loss the entire season, but that loss came to Surprise Paradise Honors. It was 4-3. It was 9 innings. But guess what? Paradise Honors is the team Poston Butte beat in their opening game of this tournament. Poston Butte is the 14th seed. Just talking about their road up until this point. Like I mentioned, they beat Paradise Honors 6-3. Then they moved on, played Flagstaff in a 2-day crazy game. Flagstaff was the number 6 seed, so Poston Butte traveled up there. They got about 3 innings into this game when it started raining, so they had to postpone it. That game continued the next day in Glendale at Sandra Day O'Connor, where Poston eventually got the 11-7 win. That takes us to this past Saturday. Poston went up against the 2nd seed in Tucson South Point Catholic. Tucson South Point Catholic is just completely in a league of their own. They're many state titles consecutively. So, hey, this was bound to happen. South Point Catholic defeated the Broncos 10-0 in 5 innings, which brings us to Tuesday's game. An elimination game for Poston Butte against number 10, Sahuarita Walden Grove, where the Broncos won 3-2 on a double by Briley Litviak, which scored Lopez in the top of the 7th. So, hey, Poston Butte has seen a little bit of everything. I think it is possible for them to at least win 1 game, 2 in a row. I don't know. David, anything else you would like to add?
Well, I think to hop onto your point here, this team is battle-tested. They've been through a lot of teams. They've been through a lot of solid opponents. They have history with Coconino as well. They played them in the regular season. They didn't get the win. They lost 6-0, but they were able to travel. They know this team. They have seen them before. They have plenty of tape. They know what to expect, so that could only aid them when they're going up here, especially with a tough task of having to win 2 games. Can they do it? Absolutely. Is it impossible? No. Is it going to be tough? Definitely. So we'll just have to wait and see and hope they can put their best performance out there these next couple games.
Be sure to check out Pinal Central for all of your local sports coverage. And should Poston Butte pull off the back-to-back wins, they would play for the championship on Saturday.